Well, they say an early season snowstorm may be on deck in less than 48 hours, but today... Well, they say an early season snowstorm may be on deck in less than 48 hours, but today is picture-perfect fall football weather. Crisp and cool at Soldier Field in the Windy City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Mike,
180. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
That's what I'm talking
A nice
about.
run here early
Nice
on.
hit,
It didn't
baby.
take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Mike 52.
Three buzz.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Get ready.
And
Get
Brandon,
ready.
you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues,
Switch up.
find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Able to find Shaheen here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Baby, let's go.
Mark
Big
that
time.
down
Let's
as a
go.
pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much
What's
space,
the ball?
he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Pass from Trubisky taken in by Gabriel. And he's got this to the 30 before being
Here we
taken
go.
down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Good pick up there, 26 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in with the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate?
Oh, Cohen lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Two tights.
We got 3. We got. Go. Check. 45's the mic. Check. 81's the mic.
Hey, keep it up.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the 27, Trubisky. He's got Burton here. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
I know you feel that.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Now Trubisky. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, watch the slant. $45.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Here I come.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
We got this.
Complete to number 87.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Deuce.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 43-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Throwing is Jackson. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 40. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Kyle Fuller. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
We're scoreless after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Jackson now. And Diggs has it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Stephon Diggs. His 11th touchdown of the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Let's go,
he'll
baby.
be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. This is Cohen. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Hey, eat.
Who that? Who that?
They go play action. Trubisky into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Switch. Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The wide receiver screen is getting enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
45, Mike, 45.
They go play action with Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Let's go.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. All day, baby, all day.
Set up. 45's the mic. 45's the mic.
Come on, baby, come on,
From
let's
the
go.
gun, Jackson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So now they assess a 3rd and long, and that holding call might have knocked him out of field goal range, at least for the moment.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go.
Now it's Jackson.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Ready. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Out.
Cook following the penalty. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Oh, yeah.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw it right into it for an interception.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a... And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30, 10, touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, an 80-yard touchdown, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle, and we are tied at 7.
Ties the game at 7. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for
So
Chicago.
all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective game nonetheless.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
I don't think you got it. 58,
On second down, Cook. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
That's going to be a
Now a
long
third
day.
down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Parker, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he loses the football a second time.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On first down, it's Cohen, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You got him. Check. Alert. 52, Mike, 52.
On second and 11 now.
Hey, here I
Trubisky,
come.
and he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a third and long. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 39. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Roquan Smith gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's second and 20.
Let's bring it. Let's bring it. 45's the mic. 45's the mic. Watch the pass.
Jackson. And he's going to go down again. Khalil Mack in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Jackson from the shotgun. Dancing to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all around, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. All day.
Again, it's Cohen.
Go. Run.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Ran, up. New Mike 52, Mike 52.
Bound to lose one.
On first and 10, it's Trubisky. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
All day, baby, all
Called
day.
out a very strong gain of 24.
It's got to the point when we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain.
Double tight,
that
guys,
size,
double tight.
that speed,
Three down.
And now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Keep playing hard.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
I got him.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Check 52's the mic.
We own them.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Now Cohen, and he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Let's go.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now it's Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We're going to shut you
And
down.
at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but, boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there. So no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do is trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Watch tight. Tight end right.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson setting up the screen for Cook. And this won't be enough to pick up the first.
Easy work.
A gain of 2,
It's
3rd
coming
and 1.
again.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now at Soldier Field. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. The Vikings on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
45. Mike, 45.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Hey.
Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
Short-term memory.
and move on to the next series.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Mike 54.
Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And some room to work. Past the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards on the ground. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Blitz coming and down he goes.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Davis. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
They can't hold me, Coach.
Mike Davis. His first touchdown on the year. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
19 yards there on the catch and run. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Watch the slant.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
Here's Jackson.
Here we go, here we go.
It's complete to Diggs. 23 yards the pickup there.
All day, baby, let's
Tell
go.
you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw.
Here we go.
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset.
Watch tight end.
And let's see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Let's do this.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Buster Screen is able to bring him down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick,
Man up, D.
tick,
Man up, D.
tick.
Go. 45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Here's Jackson.
Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and it's third down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. I'm on.
Jackson to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third
Good
down.
one, boys. Let's go.
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
Get ready. Get ready.
That false start costly. Moves him back to the 9 now, first and goal.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Back to throw. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move. We got 4. We got 4. 45, 45, 45, Mike.
He's back to throw.
I'm getting a headache.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to... And it's caught! It's a touchdown! So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They try again with Cohen.
Run to the ball. Fly to the ball.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Check, 55 to Mike.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell
Throwing
fear in
now
that
is
offense.
Trubisky. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go, here we go.
Trubisky to throw. He's got the hook up to Miller. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Check, 40.
First throw in overtime now for Jackson.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
The left side caught by Diggs. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards the pickup there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So the false start will back them up 5. And that'll set them back 5.
Ready? 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They go play action now. Jackson going deep for Diggs. That's caught inside the 20. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see, and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Vikings, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.